the top 5 plastic scale model kits of the Rustyscale show. And I'm not talking about my builds, like my top 5 builds. It's not about me, it's about the model kits, because I had a little retrospective and I was looking at the kits I have built in the last 3 or 3.5 years, more or less. And I was thinking, which ones were the best model kits that I had, like the ones I could recommend, the Rustyscale approved ones. So let's have a look. Top 5. Okay, so let's start with kit number 5, the 5th one of 5 kits in a row, which are maybe not the most detailed, maybe not the most expensive, maybe not the most limited editions, maybe yes, but maybe also not, because I just picked the ones which I have good memories, you know? Just, I remember the experience. Maybe it's like 3 or 4 years ago, but I still remember the experience of this build in particular. That it went together very nicely, or the details were very good, or just everything was very nicely designed and it was a very well balanced experience. Yeah, like these were the criterias. Not 100% only factual based, also, but not only. Okay, so let's have a look. Number 5. So number 5, we have a Tamiya kit. It's the Swiss Messerschmitt BF109 E3, so it's a EMIL version, Tamiya in 148. The product or the article number is 25200. It's a Swiss Messerschmitt, so it comes of course with Swiss markings. So let's have a quick look here. It was released in 2020 with new decals, and the original kit, according to Scalemates, dates back to 1996. So an old kit, but still a very good kit. This one is almost 30 years old. So I started this build in 2021, so it's even older than 3 years. So I started this build 3rd June 2021. So it was actually, it's 4 years old now. And nevertheless, here is my layout post. I always do this layout posts. So because it's a Tamiya kit, it's a bit costlier. You can see it here. Some stores it's out of stock, but it would be around $32 US. So this beautiful Tamiya kit comes with the original badge, like it's straight, it's an accurate Swiss model, and very beautiful. It comes with this like booklet. You have details, you have the details pointed out that the Swiss converted on their own BF109 that they got, and yeah, you can really build an accurate version of the Swiss Messerschmitt BF109. Very, very beautiful. I didn't record the painting or the build. That's why I only had the unboxing, the box content, and now here's some pictures of the finished build. It's really going together very nicely. It's very well detailed. I mean, it's a typical Tamiya kit, I guess. I say I guess because this is my first and only Tamiya kit. It didn't happen that I built another Tamiya kit. But this one I really enjoyed. Very beautiful. And yeah, it's quite remarkable in 148, because usually I build in 172 scale, but the 148 ones are very nice. Very nice. I just add some breaking cable. I think that's the only thing I added. The rest is out of the box. Cool, so that's number 5. That's number 5. Now let's get to number 4. It's the Revell 172 scale kit of the Vought F4U 1A Corsair. Article number 03983. This kit is a 2014 new tooling. You can build this kit in 2 different versions, one of the US Marine Corps Aviation and the other one a US Navy one. It's a small kit which has not too many parts, so it's quite affordable. You can have it for, you can see here, like this is around 10 US dollars, 10 US dollars, 10 euros, something around this. Here is my layout post. This kit was also done in 2021. And I was very surprised about this kit, about the quality of this kit, and also the plastic. It's kind of white. It's a bright gray, a gray light, very, very bright gray type. It's almost white plastic. Very beautiful. Of course, what I remember about this build is the shot damage that I did. I was trying out to do a shot through propeller and also show some shot damage in the wings. But anyhow, it's just, as I said, the memories is what's counting. And the memories of this kit are very good because I did not expect that much from a 10 euro Revel kit in 172 scale, which dates back to 2014. Okay, it's not too old. It's not too old, but it's also not like a very new one. But yeah, it's very good. The fitting is great. It's a cute little kit. It's I don't know, it's very nice to build it. As I mentioned, the plastic, it comes with this white, like almost white type of plastic. Very special. I don't know why we don't have more kits with this white type of plastic. I loved it, like having the sprues in this way. And I also remember from this build what I'm doing here. I did a little bit of research for the antenna cables, where exactly to put which antenna cables. And that was when I found out about this friend or foe radar cables for the friend or foe radar, which I wasn't aware of. I learned it with this build. So somebody once on Twitter told me that you cannot learn anything from scale modeling. So with every build, bro, I learn so much about the aircraft, about scale modeling, about history, about design, about technology, about friend or foe radar cables. Yeah, that would just prove you wrong. But anyhow, the Revell Corsair in 172 scale is very good, very nice, very beautiful kit. It only has, I think, 2 different markings. That's the downside. But yeah, I mean, it's 10 euros. It's 10 euros. So you can't really complain when you have a kit that costs 10 euros only. Okay, this was place number 4. So now we are getting into the top 3. So let's have a look. Which kit from the last few years here is number 3 of my top 5 on the Rustyscale workbench. On the 3rd place we have another 148 scale model. It's the A6M20 Type 21 kit of Edward. This is a Profi Pack edition. The article number is 82212, and this one came out in 2022 with new decals, so it's a rebox. Edward offers 5 different versions of this kit to be built, and let's have a look. The original one came out in 2021, so it's rather new. So the price for this model kit of the Zero is around 35, 32 or 33 euros. This one even for 29. It's still in stock. It's still available. You can get it. You should get it. I started this kit. It was March 19, 2024. Here's the layout post I did. It's a Profi pack, so it comes with some PE parts and a masking sheet. Look at the very beautiful surface of this kit and the details of all the small parts. Incredible. Very good PE parts as well. Now, I was only building this Edward Zero because I did a body build with Fat Brush Studios on Instagram. So we both did the same kit. And when we were trying to find an identical kit that we both have in the stash, we couldn't. So, but I told him I would really like to build another Zero. And he suggested that we would get this one because he already had this in his stash. And I'm very grateful for him to suggest this because it's a very good kit. I really love it. It's highly detailed. Of course, as a Profi pack, it comes with all the extra goodies. But that's not the only reason why this one is on place number 3. I think it has a very, very good balance between, you know, being very detailed and having everything there that you need and being over-engineered. So it's not over-engineered, but very close. And as I said, in this top 5, these are my memories which are counting. And I have a mix. I do not only love the limited, very detailed kit, like this one. It's not a limited one, but it's very detailed. But I also love the simple kits and the cheap ones because I could easily make a top 5 with the most expensive kits because they're all great and fantastic. But maybe not everybody wants to or can buy the most expensive kits. Neither do I. And that's why I made a mix in my top 5 of cheap kits and more expensive ones. And of course, this is one of the more expensive ones. But also, what is important for me as a criteria when a kit costs a bit more, it must fulfill your expectations. And this Edward kit really does. It really does. It does fulfill the expectations. Absolutely. Some people maybe would reject this statement because of the decals. This kit comes with the new Edward decals. Yes, it does. But yeah, the people who don't like these decals, have a look at those videos. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Of course, there's also one on the Rustyscale show on how to remove the covering film. And check out, I was talking about details. Check out these very, very tiny decals that the kit offers. And I did even apply them. They are really hard to spot if you don't have this big ass arrow pointing to them. Like this one here. So that was place number 3. Goes to Edward. And now let's check out the second place. On the second place we have another Edward kit, but this time in 1/72 scale. It's their version of the BF110 C or D version. You can build both. During 1940 Battle of Britain. It is a limited edition kit. It's called Adlertag. Now in this limited edition, Edward offers so many different markings that you can build. So not only like 2 different versions of the aircraft, but also several markings. Check this out. The product timeline shows us that this was released in 2020 with new parts, and the original kit dates back from 2012. Now the price of this kit is very different here. We have it, first it's out of stock. You cannot buy it officially in any online store anymore. Maybe somebody still have it on stock, but I couldn't find it. I was looking to buy it a second time because I really loved it, but I couldn't find it. You can find it maybe here from a private trader, 20 euros. This guy here would sell it, I think, sell it for 20 euros and another one for 30 euros. Yeah, here's the layout post. It's very beautiful. This contains a lot of parts. It contains some resin parts, a PE fret, a masking sheet, and different canopies for all the different versions. I love this kit. It's crazy how good it is. So as I mentioned before, I was trying to buy this kit a second time because yeah, this one is so lovely. And especially because you have the version of build a BF110 C or D version, and they are very different. They are very different. And I decided to go for the Dackelbauch. It comes with an extra extended tank. Let's have a look on how many markings exactly Eduard offers for this kit.
I'm going to show you this booklet here. So you see I'm not fooling, okay? I'm not fooling you. I'm not fooling around. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, number 12.
So 12 markings all together. Insane. It's just insane. And it's quite difficult to pick the marking because they are all so beautiful. Another reason why I want to get this kit for a second time, for a second run. And you saw me starting this build in, what was it, in 2021? Back there, I was a real greenhorn when it comes to aviation. I didn't know anything really about aviation, about aircraft, about how an aircraft really flies and what makes sense to build with the landing flaps and the ailerons. And some of you maybe noticed that I did a major mistake here with placing the ailerons, at least one of the ailerons, in the wrong way. But you know, I'll excuse myself for this because I just really didn't have no idea. I didn't know. Meanwhile, I know, and I can place everything in the correct position if I want to have something special and not just in a normal position, all the flaps and everything that an aircraft has to be extended or not extended. So yeah, meanwhile, I know better. Back then, I didn't know. But I still wanted to include this model here because, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's not about my builds. It's not what I made out of the model. It's about the experience that I had during the build, the memories that I have now when I look at this model in my shelf, and I automatically think back on how I built this kit and how it was to paint it and assemble it. And yeah, that's what made me put this one on the second place. So another Eduard on number 3 and Eduard on number 2. And now, of course, we all want to find out which was the best one of the last like 4 years. I didn't include the latest kits, but if we look back from 2021 to December 2024, more or less, which was the best one. And by the way, guys, please do not forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can become a member now. Memberships are open, so please do it. You will tell the algorithm that this content is good content. Thanks a lot. So these were the places from 5, 4, 3, 2, and now what is missing, of course, is number 1, the first place of the top 5 plastic scale model kits of the Rustyscale show from the last like 4 years, which we now meanwhile found out. So the best one, which I have the best memories, it's like, you know, like when you had a very beautiful relationship. Now it has ended, but it was very good as long as it lasted. Let's check it out. It's the gas patch kit in 1/48 scale of the Henschel HS123A1. Article number 16-48095. This kit originally came out in 2017, and also the version I did was equipped with new parts and came out in 2017. The price for this kit is quite high. It went up through the last years, but we can see here the prices are around 50 euros, 55 euros. So around 60 USD. And in some shops, it's out of stock. The build I did start on January 14 in 2023. It's a very well detailed kit. It comes with a lot of parts. It's this extra cardboard jig to assemble the landing gear. And it also comes with a PE fret and with some masking sheets. this is really a unique experience, and I need to get another gas patch kit of the Henschel 123. I think there are 3 different ones or something, 3 different versions. Legion Condor is also one version of one reissue or something is Legion Condor, or maybe that was even the original new tooling. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, this one was like it. This felt like heaven. This was just the perfect kit. Everything is provided very good. I know it's a bit a costly one. It's not a cheap one. I know. But although I included some cheap kits here, it wouldn't be fair to put a cheaper one in the first place. Because what Gas Patch offers here is genuine. I mean, just look at this here. Look at the interior. The interior alone is a pure joy. And even now, when I look at the video and I think back, I'm starting to smile automatically. Like, this was such a beautiful and great experience. Everything goes together very well. Is so nicely engineered. The instructions are very informative. There's no flaw, nothing. Then also the mask it has a painting mask, because the painting scheme would be very difficult otherwise, or difficult, very time consuming if you wouldn't have that painting mask. The painting mask is very a special material. It's like this clear plastic. It's like almost like vinyl, a thin layer of vinyl. I don't know exactly. I'm not an expert, but the masks are wonderful, wonderful. Everything is measured perfectly, and also what I really enjoyed, but that has nothing directly to do maybe with the model kit, but the colors used in the version that I picked, it's just, I think they go together so beautiful. I love RLM colors anyhow, and yeah, this 3-colored painting scheme that I'm about to do here, that you see me doing here, of which we also have this painting mask, is just one of my favorites. Yeah, I don't know. But that's a personal thing. But of course, my top 5 of the best plastic model kits of the Rustyscale show are, it must be a personal thing. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Oh man, beautiful. These colors together, very nice, very nice. Of course, we have to talk about the fitting. No, now let's first talk about this here. Building the wheels, they provide this cardboard jig. So once you have assembled the wheels and glued them in place before the glue has completely dried, you place the model into this carton jig. It will stabilize everything and put these landing gear sprouts in the perfect right position. And I don't know, I think I don't know, that it's maybe that's maybe a reason why this kit is a bit more costly. I don't know how much is the production cost of such a cardboard jig, but I mean, especially for bigger models where the landing gear is maybe quite heavy when you already have attached the wheels, or must attach the wheels. Like in this model, you have to attach the wheels quite early in the process. So yeah, I don't know why not more kits are providing this. I don't know. It's a very, very good feature. Yeah, what else can I say about this kit? Is the decals. The decals are of a very good quality. I can really highly recommend. strangely, this was the only gas patch kit that I have built so far. But as I mentioned, I want to build another HS123, but I also have to check out other kits of gas patch models. Why did I not? I don't know. I can't tell you. But it was lovely. Maybe I didn't want to ruin my experience. And if I have another gas patch kit and it's not that good, I'll be disappointed. Because now I have very high expectations in gas patch because this one is just too perfect. But we know it. We know it. Every brand maybe has one or two, or maybe more, of course, maybe more. But every once in a while they kick out something incredibly good, incredibly enjoyable, and this is one of them. So I can highly recommend this. It's a great kit. It's one of the best kits. I'm sure you would love it too. So this is number one. I also made a little figure. I painted the figure for it. I built this kit for a group build, by the way, and it got second place. I didn't win the first place, maybe because it was of the evil cross on the tail. I don't know, but yeah, second place was good for me too. I was very happy. So these were my personal top 5 scale model kits in the last 3 to 4 years. Now, I didn't pick the very latest ones, right? I didn't do that because I want to leave some room for, you know, a possible second round of the top 5 plastic scale model kits of the Rustyscale show. That's why I didn't include just what we had in 2024. Is just one kit from 2024. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll link you the playlist here for the Rustyscale workbench, because I know some of you love to go through the library and go through the playlists and see all the details. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.